This episode could be insanely historic. I didn't expect us to be in this position. Let me put it that way. So welcome into today's episode. Hopefully you are all well. It is a double live com episode to end the season. And it wasn't expected. Also feel like my chair's moved. I'm recording this with the risk that my computer's going to turn off because I'm waiting for a new cooler for the CPU. It keeps overheating and the cooler is not working. But I had to play the end of the season. I can't wait a week before doing this video. I just can't do it. So I think we're going to recap how the league campaign has gone first. So the game after you last with us, we came up against Sturm Graz and got a 3-2 victory. Alex, Svek and a penalty from Selik. Before we then played Lask and got a 3-0 victory. Alex, Adelaide and Ngoma on the score sheet there. We then played Klagenfurt and got a 4-2 victory. Rod, Torres, Alex, Adelaide and Soucek scoring in that game. We then played Bregenz and got a 2-1 victory. Torsvik and Alex. That saw us enter the championship group in great form, and that continued with a 2-1 victory over Salzburg with Torres and Traore scoring. Before we then played Hartsburg and got a 3-1 victory. Sterling scored before we did go down to 10 men, but David Gomez battled through and got 2 goals in that game to secure us the win. We then played Sturm Graz at home, and unfortunately we lost to Sidi Yatta getting the goal for them there. Before a home draw against Bregenz with Raheem Sterling scoring. We then played away from home against Hartsburg and got a 1-1 draw, Torsvik scoring there. Before we beat Salzburg at home with Gomez and Torres scoring. Now, you might notice we've started to rotate here. So in this game against Salzburg, Westphal, Reuter, Shablas, Adelaide, Selik, Akemboni, Gomez, Horvath, Broadman are all backup players, I would say. We then played Sturm Graz and we lost the game 3-1. And again, I wanted to rotate, but we did put out a fairly strong squad in this game and lost the game 3-1. Shocking, if you ask me. I wanted to rotate, decided to go strong to get the win. We lost 3-1. That was followed up, though, with a game against Rapid Wien away from home with a hugely rotated side. So Westerphal, Selik, Reuter, Shablas, Finshu started, Adelaide, Akemboni, Gomez, Horvath, Broadman, Stan and Takic. You see, none of our first teamers really, except maybe Finshu, and quite a lot Shablas, but mainly due to injuries, played in that game. We then played Rapid Wien again, so we had them home and away back-to-back and got 2-1 victory. Red card for Takash, but Broadman and Westerphal with, again, a heavily rotated side. And if I go on the tactics screen, it does give you a better idea about this. So if you look here, all of these players should be playing. They've all been rested for the last couple of games. But this is the dilemma. So we currently sit second, 1 point behind Sturm Graz, who are top. Going into the final day of the season, Sturm Graz are away from home to Rapid Wien. We are away to Bregenz, who are in 4th. Salzburg are away to Hartsburg. We could win the league today. We could win the league on the final day when I've been rotating my side. So let's explain why I've been rotating. So first off, we came against Luzern in the knockout round of the Europa Conference League. Got 3-1 victory at home before a 0-0 away. The 3-1 victory at home, Sterling got 2 and Valek on the score sheet. That saw us due to play Viking Stavanger in the next round. We got 0-0 draw at home to start off against them before going to Stavanger, to the SR Bank Arena, and getting a 2-1 victory. Alex on the score sheet and Valde also their 2 Patreon members. That would see us come up against Stad Rennes in the quarterfinals. And we all but secured a semi-final spot with a 3-0 victory away from home in the first leg. Rod Torres getting 1 and Alex getting 2. We actually lost the home leg 2-0 and went down to 10 men. But that saw us through to the Europa Conference League semi-final where we would come up against Tottenham Hotspur. Home leg the away leg first, which we lost 1-0 with Jacob Ramsey scoring, but the home leg was the one. We got a 2-0 victory at home with Alex scoring and then Broadman scoring in the 100th minute. Saw us go through to the final of the Europa Conference League. So this pretty much explains why we were rotating. So we are playing Bregenz today with a chance of now winning the league title. And 4 days later we're playing Victoria Pilsen in the Conference League final. I don't know what to do, because I don't think my players have the legs to play 2 games in 4 days. Now, Victoria Pilsen also have a game, but I didn't expect to be in it with a chance of winning the title. So it's a very difficult situation. It's a very difficult situation. So when we got to the tactics screen, a lot of these players, like, I didn't even put them on the bench. I left them all out to just have a few weeks off. We're now going to have to pretty much, I think we're going to have to go for it and go for both. We're going to, a chance to maybe win the title is huge. At the same time, it's not guaranteed where we're relying on another team. We're relying on our biggest rivals, Rapid Wien, to beat Sturm Graz and us to do the job. Where in the Conference League final, we've just got us against Victoria Pilsen, winner takes all. I don't know what to do. And it's such a crazy-ass situation to be in. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to rest quite a few and try to almost go with 50% of my strong squad and maybe just add some more onto the bench for today's game so we can, if we need to, put some players on. But I think I would like to keep my backline fresh. This backline isn't bad. I think it's good enough for domestic games. Westerfall has been decent since coming in. Selick is more of a central mid, but is good enough to play in central defence as a stopper alongside Reuter, who is technically an important player, but he got dropped due to attitude more than anything. And then we look in Shabalas and Torsvik are quality fullbacks. Finchu started quite a lot of games early on in the season. And I only kind of dropped him out of the starting lineup in terms of trying to go with a bit more experience. Adelaide can play centre mid. Gomez and Horvath isn't the worst. Maybe we can look at someone like Stan coming in alongside Gomez and Broadman up top. And then we're going with more of the big boys on the bench. So we have like Elijah, Sterling, Torres, Horvath, Valde, and Alex on the bench. I think that's where I'm going to go. Yeah. We've got double live com, and I just think winning the Conference League is more important for my managerial reputation than winning the league title. Because maybe with, again, a bit more development, we win the league next year. Will we get another shot at the Conference League? I don't think so. So let's get into this game anyway. Proceed to the match. Here we go. It's, it's... If it was in our own hands... where if we win the title, I think I'd put out my strongest squad. But it's not in our hands. It's in a different team's hands. Selick now to Stan. Back to Selick. We go all the way... We had a free kick on the edge of the box and we've ended up going all the way back to our defensive line. Right, Finchu now. Play it down the line. He goes down the line to Shabalas. Shabalas now whips it in. Back post. Broadman. Oh, good effort though. Good effort. Rapid Wien is still 0-0 with Sturm Graz. Sturm Graz are winning 1-0. I just saw it pop up there. Sturm Graz are winning currently 1-0. We do have a corner though. Put it in. Broadman tries to jump, doesn't get to Gomez. To Torsvik. Back to Gomez. Effort from the edge of the box there from Gomez. The Sturm Graz currently will be crowned champions. We are currently still second. Hartberg is still 0-0 with Red Bull Salzburg. The only thing I'm looking at here is the fact that if Sturm Graz are still winning on the 70th minute, they're winning 2-0. They are winning 2-0 now. I think I'm going to take off the players who are definitely playing in the final. The Torsvik is going to be playing in the final. So I think I'll take him off and Elijah can play the next 35 minutes because he's not going to drain his energy in 35 minutes. Where Torsvik playing a full 90 would. I'm going to take off Stan for Horvath because there's always a chance Stan is needed more than Horvath. And I think Finchy can stay on for now, but I think maybe for the last 20, just in case we do need Finchy in that final. But Sturmgratz winning 2-0 means that the focus definitely shifts straight to the Conference League final in only 4 days' time. Let's take off Finchy and bring on Valde for the last 20 minutes. As long as Valde doesn't pick up an injury, I don't see an issue with this change, to be honest with you. Right, Adelaide now with the corner. He puts it in. We don't get to it. Comes out though. Horvath puts him back post and we go 1-0 up. Westphal with the goal. Makes it 1-0 to Ostriveen. Bregenz 0. Ostriveen 1. That would keep us clear of Red Bull Salzburg, by the way. Salzburg dropping a third in the league this season. Could their manager get sacked? Potentially. And financially, they're such a bigger club than us that it almost would be a consideration to do the dreaded and switch clubs in the league. I'm not sure. I definitely would consider it. Maybe they heard me talking. That's why we just conceded a stupid ass goal. Oh dear. You know what? Strange decision. I'm going to take off Hamill. Just in case. You never know if your goalkeeper's going to pick up some random injury. And let's not take a risk when we're this close to the final. Broadman now. Goes to Valde. Valde goes past his man. He's brought down. We do get a penalty. Oh, please don't have injured Valde. Please don't you have injured Valde there. He's down, rolling around in pain. Please get up. Penalty is awarded. Valde looks like he is up. And there's no mark that he is injured on the screen here. So we'll keep that. Selleck now. Oh, Selleck. Awful penalty. Goes back. Oh, we put it wide. I mean, Sturmgratz are completely running away with it now. 3-0 up against Rapid Wien. Maybe, can we say Rapid Wien have gave it away purposely? Anything to make sure Ostriveen don't win the title. Okay, so the game has ended. 1-1. That's our second draw against them in this championship group. So Sturmgratz are the champions, unfortunately. So we do end up coming in second place, so which I don't think is a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Let's just pick out our whole squad, shall we, for the cup final. Okay, so the whole team has been put in now. You can see there's only Torsvik's 85%. There's 4 days to go until the final. He's going to be fine. Hamill, Traore, Svek, Ngoma, Elijah and Torsvik, Valde, Thomas Souček. The experience from Souček's been insane. Sterling, Torres, and Alex up top. I think that's a very good sign. Honestly, I think we can do it against Pilsen. Oh no, Svek has picked up a damaged foot. We could pay to get him through the... I think we're going to do that. We're going to give him an injection and get him through today's game. Then he's got the summer off anyway. To be honest with you, he keeps complaining he wants to leave us, so there's a chance we lose him anyway in the summer. But I'd rather not miss him in the final. Okay, so at the minute, people are voting Pilsen as the favourite. So 30%, 29% say draw, 33% say that we will get the win. So a little bit harsh. I think I fancy us here. Here we go. So the fact that we knocked out Tottenham in the semi-final, I think, does give us a good position here. So we're going to be going with Hamill, Traore, Svek, Ngoma, Elijah, Torsvik, Valde, Souček, Sterling, Torres, and Alex up top. The bench is looking quite strong. I don't think Akenberman knows 5 to 11 days out, but we'll put him on the bench so we can at least enjoy the day. Svek, if we need to, we do have Reuter, Selleck, and Westerfall all fit enough to start the game as well. So if Svek is struggling at 45 minutes in, we can take him off. No worries about that. Here we go. What are the odds for the game? We are 6-4 favourites. Pilsner 13-8. I mean, I'll take that. The fans have been... Do you know what? Go out there and let's win a European trophy in this journey, man. Go out there and do it. Goal kick here. Hamel to Ngoma. Don't give it away, silly. Goes out to Torsvik. Torsvik tries to go past his man. We just can't do, but we do get it back. Torsvik now to Ngoma. I'd prefer the other team weren't playing in a black while we're playing in dark purple. Just saying, for my old man vision. Sterling forward to Alex. Alex is in. On the... Oh, the goalkeeper dived early. Alex with the dummy. Sends the goalkeeper to the floor. Then Alex, in a European Cup final, puts that ball in the back of the net with an assist from Raheem Sterling. Let's look at this again. Valde goes forward to Sterling. He plays it through. Alex now. Dummy. Keeper's down. And then we took it away into an empty net as we go 1-0 up in the Europa Conference League final. Come on. Right, Valde now. Goes back to Svek. He's going to go out wide to Elijah. He goes back to Traore, back to Elijah. Down the line of Raheem Sterling. Sterling now, pick a good pass. He does. Ball across. Alex with his 17th goal of the season. His second goal in a European final. We 2-0 up. We are 2-0 up and we are cruising. Valde now. Goes across to Souček, to Traore, out to Elijah. Good first touch, opened up his body. Back to Traore again, to Valde. To Souček. Thomas Souček, what is the goalkeeper doing against a Czech club, a Czech player, makes it Victoria Pilsen 0, Austria Wien 3. Oh my days, give me the trophy. Let me take that trophy home. Let me take it back to Vienna. Come on. What are we doing here? 3-0 up. Best performance of the season. My days. Go corner now. It's going to be Alex, I bet, yeah. Because no matter what I change, he seems to be on the whole time. Ball comes in. Cleared. Raheem Sterling again has been fantastic. To Alex on a hat-trick. Good save by the keeper. I mean, the first half hat-trick for Alex in the European Cup final would be that of dreams, I think we can say. Alex with the corner. Floats it in. Cleared away. It's going to be picked up, though, by Torres. Mr. Rod. To Traore. Goes back to Svek, and then the highlight is done. Who needs to see more? Just let it tick over at this point. We are absolutely dominating. Just let the game tick over, and let's... get to the full-time whistle. Elijah now. Goes into Souček. He goes back to Svek. To Ngoma. Goes out wide to Torsvik. To Torres. Tries a pass but comes back to Torsvik now. Across to Alex. Brought down. Sterling with the shot though. And it is going to be a corner. We are on the hour mark. I'm going to take off Svek. And I'm going to bring on Finchu. I'm going to move Valde to the ball-winning midfielder, Souček into central defence as the stopper, and Finchu into central midfield. So bringing on the academy player, only 16 years old. Might even still only be 15. No, he is definitely 16, I think. Let's check that. How old is Finchu now? He is 16 now. He turned 17 in July. Come on, I'm blown away by how good we're doing in this final. The free kick now. It's going to be Sterling on the... No, it's Finch. Oh, come on. A goal for Finchy in the final of the European competition. Oh, he's actually done it. He's actually done it as we go 4-0 up in this final. Oh, my days. Is there anyone on the bench who we just feel like we should give game time to? Maybe Sterling can come off for Stan just to bring on some of these players. And I'm wondering if... we should bring on Horvath as well. Maybe a left wing back he can play there. Just because it would be nice to bring on the players who were with me at Trenton as well. Because then they are going to be picking up a winner's medal with us at Austria Wien after trusting the manager, leaving their club and coming with me to Austria. They are now going to be lifting the European Conference League. Europa Conference League, European Conference League, whatever the title we're going with. We are winning the game 4-0. We are going to be champions. We are going to be champions. With a clean sheet, the final of the Europa Conference League, we have done it. I can't believe that we've done it. Come on, lift it. Lift it. This is huge because as we go on and get better as a manager, there's a chance we're not in the Conference League anymore. There's a chance we're going into the Europa League Champions League. So the fact we've got this ticked off now is massive. Absolutely massive. And yes, we missed out on the league title. But let me tell you, there's always next year. There's always next year. We lift the Conference League. We got 4.26 million for doing it. Medals are very nice. The board are happy. I should hope so. Svek is out for 3 to 4 weeks, but that's okay. We now go on international break, so go and have a break. We just paid out 2 million to players, by the way, for winning that competition. So let's recap the season. We didn't have the best season in terms of goals. Alex finished top goal scorer with 17. He played a lot of games. He's under 1 in 2 now. So he does need to start scoring a bit more for the club. He is still only 19. He is still developing. 15 goals for Torres is insane. 8 in the league and 23 for attacking mid. First season at the club. I have to say well done to him. 8 goals for Gomez, by the way. We picked up for £115,000. And he's looking like a very, very, very good deadline day signing, if I do say so myself. Top assists, nobody got double figures. So Rod got 9, Torsvik was 7, Elijah was 6, Fincher was 6. Raheem Sterling, where's Raheem Sterling? Got 3 assists. 2 of them were in the Conference League final. Do you know what, Raheem? I think I can allow that. But when we look at our squad, Svek wants to leave us. Okay? Svek wants to leave us. I feel like we need to hold on to everybody. Because we are only a couple of players away from being a very good squad. I think I would like a top-class defensive midfielder to play alongside Valde. I think whilst Valde can play defensive mid, I think letting him get forward just a little bit more would be useful and beneficial. So I think our aim in the summer is a central midfielder. I think that's probably the area I'm looking at. We do have obviously Finchu, who will be turning 17 in the summer, who is world class long term. But for now, I think next season as well, he's going to be in and out, probably off the bench a bit more. Just as we look to develop him, because it's a tough league. It's not the Slovak league. This Austrian league has some big teams in it, so we need to make sure we are developing him just bit by bit. Looks like Finch as well. Developing him bit by bit and just making sure that we continue to develop and continue to hold on to these talents, because I actually have a lot of faith that this team could improve massively over the summer and going into next season. I think we could take that next step and win the league title next year. I do. The only issue is, are Salzburg going to bounce back massively? Because there's always a risk with a big giant like this that they have a bad season and come back all guns blazing. But I do think we're going to stick around. We obviously got our coaching badge Continental C. We should actually ask to go to the B now, see what they say about that. But look at this. Does it work? I think it actually works. I mean, we didn't come fourth, maybe we came second. But I don't get it. It says second and second here. This should say second, third. That should say fourth, second. None of it makes sense. But we obviously started as Sportive Svoga, won promotion, finishing second. We then went to Trenčín, won promotion with them, finishing second, but we also won the Slovak Cup. We then came third in the top flight, and then in the third season with them, I left them halfway through third season and went to Australian. We had half a season there and ended up coming second in the championship group. Then our first full season we came second and then third in the championship group. And now in our second full season, our 2.5 seasons now, exactly the same amount of time as Trenton, we've came fourth in the normal group, then came second in the championship group, and we also won the Europa Conference League. So we've had 2 titles to our name. We've never finished mid-table in the league. I'm sure at some point when we go to a bigger league, that's going to happen. But for now, we're looking good. We are going to be here next season. Unless something crazy happens, we are contracted until the end of next season. I actually think that might be a good time to move on if we can secure the league title. If not, there might be a chance I'll stick around and try to win the league title before we leave. I'm not too sure how important I think winning the domestic title with Australian is. We've won a European Cup. Is that enough? I think I'm happy with that, but we'll assess it off camera and see what I think. But that is it for the episode. I want to thank you for your support. It really does mean a lot. It's been a very exciting season and unexpected shock that we actually end up going on winning the Europa Conference League. So, blown away by that. But join me in the next episode where we will be preparing for next season. I don't quite know who's going to come in. I don't quite know how we're going to bring them in or where from. But I have a feeling we could do some good. And I'll see you next time.